going on, everybody? I'm back at you guys with another album review video. This time with Strung Out and their new album, their 10th album, Dead Rebellion. And yeah, let's get right into it. This came out a little bit more recently, a couple days ago. Future Ghosts is a very metal opening, kind of. And very great riffs. Love the riffs. A little bit of new metal, question mark, maybe. Kind of new metal-y vibes. And the vocals are off the chain. I was lucky to see these guys open for Less Than Jake like a month ago. I knew a little bit about Strung Out before this, but hadn't really got into them. And so I decided to get into them with this album. And I was surprised at his vocals. I really like his vocals. Kind of more of a punk vocals, but like pretty gnarly. You know, you can tell he's like, he's really like not phoning it in. It sounds awesome. And it honestly, if this song Future Ghosts doesn't play at the end of a sci-fi action movie when the credits roll, I don't know what to say, because that's the kind of vibe I got from this song.
I am Optimus Prime, and I send this message to any surviving Autobots taking refuge among the stars. We are here. We are waiting. Here we go. We're never gonna last. We're never getting out.
Very epic, post-apocalyptic sounding. Yeah, something that you would hear at the end of a sci-fi movie. You know, kind of like the Linkin Park song at the end of the Transformers movie. But this is obviously faster, so it might catch people off guard, but being a punk band. But it's very good. That's what I think about that song. Should be an end credits song. That's how good it is. The next song, Signal Fires, is very good use of lyrics and talking about guns, and whichever way you feel about guns, it's just a good way of how he talks about it, and the lyrics is very smart, not too ham-fisted, not pounding you in the head with it, but very cleverly done. I like the song. And, you know, just how it also touches on how insensitive the world has become, just in general, and with some very cool, like, post-bridge, post-chorus lyrics. It's a good song. I like Signal Fires. The next song is straight up banger, New Gods. Holy crap. There's a great build-up to the chorus, very fast drums. I mean, come on. Like, this is just straight up a great song. It can't be denied. It will not be denied. Top 5. This New Gods is a top 5 song for this album. It's great. Next song is White Owls. It has a very much like Bullet for My Valentine riffage going on at the beginning, and it leads into, so these guys remind me a lot of just what I know of, like Sum 41 being like punk and metal. Well, Strung Out very much is like metal tinged punk. So yeah, you can see that with this track, because it has like Bullet for My Valentine beginning, and then goes into great scream sing vocals for the chorus, and nice post-chorus. So there's with this album in particular, they have like a regular chorus that happens, but towards the end they change it into like a different verse that hasn't been introduced in the song yet, and I really like that. And like kind of like an epic ending to each song, basically. Keeps things very interesting. And I went ahead and gave White Owls another top 5 stamp of approval. White Owls is great. Next song is Life You Bleed. This is very big guitars, nice lead riff at the beginning, and you gotta love some uh-oh-ohs. You gotta love those punk what-uh-ohs. Very good. I like Life You Bleed. So far, no skips on the album. Impressive. Most impressive. The next song is Cages. I think this might have been one of the lead singles, possibly. Kind of very cool, awesome punk song about how we're actually all the same. Good punk meaning and message, and a really tasty breakdown at the end. And good lyrics about. I kind of caught these lyrics in this song about our phones, our screens being like a cage, and we're just sucked onto our phones. That's not what it says, but that's what it's talking about. We have the key to get out, basically. I kind of like those lyrics. Very cool. Yeah, and then the next song is Empire Down. This song is very much reminds me of anime intros for TV shows. It kind of has that like happy sound, but also very fast instrumental, smooth vocals, kind of like bright happy tones for the guitar tones and that, and bass guitar tones. It actually has a nasty riff at the end. Cool. It's very cool. And then the next song after that, really Empire Down, just to talk about it real quick, is definitely a change of pace, but it still kept the spirit of the album up. It's very good. You would think with that drastic a change, it would be jarring, but it was pretty good. The next song is Resistance. Has a very cool transition into the song that actually kind of reminded me of Living on the Edge, the Sonic Adventure song. But very cool use of that. I love it when bands do that. They rarely do that these days with that kind of sound effect, but these guys did it, and it sounded very cool. It's like and then the guitar starts very much like that. And then once again in this song he has crazy vocals, chorus vocals, and also a very good guitar solo in the song. So Resistance is very good. I don't think I marked it as top 5, but I think I'll just go ahead and say Resistance is top 5. Ceremony. This song kind of has some slower pacing and then immediately jumps back out of that. So it's like in and out with the fast and slow. And it catches you off guard in a good way. Good song. I like Ceremony. Probably my least favorite song, though, on the album. Just because the lyrics don't really hit home with me that much as the other songs. But still, very good song. The next song is Veronica's Song. This is like, it picks right back up if you were kind of lulled by the Ceremony. Veronica's Song is so good. It has more tasty solos, kind of hopeful lyrics, kind of like Empire Down, uplifting tone. So I'll go ahead and put Veronica's Song in top 5 as well. So far that's New Gods, White Owls, Resistance, and Veronica's Song. So probably one more song for top 5. But next song is Dystopian Party Bus. This is very much a punk song, insane punk drums, and a lot of change-ups on this one. Different sections, different pacing, and a great mix of rhythm riffs. There's several guitarists in this band, so they have plenty. They don't need to dub anything over. They probably do in this album, but I mean everybody does that. But if you see them live, they have several guitarists, so possibly 2 or 3. But yeah, so they just bounce off each other this whole album, and it sounds great. Also, cool song name. Who knows? Maybe somebody will make that a band name someday. That'd be a cool band name. The last track is Plastic Skeletons. This has a very cool intro with like a radio changing channels. Kind of reminds me of the Kiss song that did that. And also the Red Hot Chili Peppers song that did that. Very cool. It's like it's trying to change away from the Strung Out song, kind of like the Red Hot Chili Peppers song was trying to find the radio was trying to change the channel constantly. Then it gets stuck on the Red Hot Chili Peppers, or in this case, Strung Out. So I thought that was really cool. It's like they pierced through the radio channel, and they kind of had it muffled, kind of like a radio, so it sounded very cool. And then it just drops into the main song, and it had all kinds of metal and punk riffs. Basically metal and punk had a baby kind of riffs. So this song definitely is a standout. Good creative idea at the beginning too with the radio channel, right? And I like the verses on this one. Again, it's like a bright chorus. With a punk band, you don't usually expect like bright choruses, that sound, even though the lyrics might be down, they sound positive, kind of like Blink-182. Like, for example, Offspring, the lyrics are down and sometimes the choruses are down as well. But that's because they're more of a typical punk band, They're talking about the punk lifestyle and going through hard times or good times. But in this case, the lyrics may be down or dystopian, but they actually still sound bright, which is cool. Yeah, and I love the vocals on this one. So I think Plastic Skeleton might be our 5th of the top 5. And this has been a very good intro for me to Strung Out. And the score I'm going to give it, it's so good. My score might change later because I'm going to go listen to all the other Strung Out albums. But the only song I didn't really care for was Ceremony. Still a good song though. It didn't grab me. So I'm going to give this album a 9 out of 10. I would give it a 10 out of 10, but since that one song didn't really capture my attention, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. And we'll see how this album compares to the other Strung Out albums, but I think it's going to compare pretty well because I was impressed with that. It sounded good. So 9 out of 10. Catch you guys later. Have a good one.